What's the most disgusting thing your in-laws did to prove you weren't good enough for their family? When I was 24, I thought Jake's family was just old-fashioned. His mom, Carol, made little comments about my job as a vet tech. His dad joked I was too independent for their son. They always smiled, so I ignored it. I shouldn't have. At our engagement dinner, Carol stood up with her champagne. "We're so happy Jake found someone," she said, "even if she's not quite what we pictured." Polite laughter. My stomach dropped. After we moved in together, it got worse. Carol showed up unannounced, always when I was messy, covered in dog hair, cleaning, sweaty. She'd look around and ask Jake, "Are you sure this is how you want to live?" When we got engaged, Carol insisted on planning the wedding. Every idea I had was rejected. Too cheap, too tacky, too me. 2 weeks before the wedding, Jake called me from work. He said, "My mom wants to take you to lunch." Carol chose an upscale bistro. At noon, she ordered wine, then slid an envelope across the table. Inside was a check for $50,000. "What's this for?" I asked. "For you to disappear," she said calmly. "Jake deserves someone from our world." I stared at the check. For a second, I considered it. Then I remembered Jake's proposal, how he said I made him feel like himself. I tore the check in half. "I'm not going anywhere." Carol finally snapped. "You think Jake will choose you over his inheritance? Let's find out," I said, pulling out my phone. I'd recorded everything. That night, I played it for Jake. He listened in silence, then said, "Cancel the wedding, we're eloping." We flew to Vegas that weekend, got married by an Elvis impersonator for $200. Perfect. When we got back, his parents cut him off completely. "Choose," Carol said, "her or us." Jake chose me. 3 years later, we have a small house, 2 rescue dogs, and a life we built ourselves. Last month, Carol called Jake. "You gave up everything for that girl?" "No," he said. "I finally found everything." Then he hung up and kissed me while I was covered in dog hair.